Today we'll show you 5 things that separate smart players from average players. You're watching All Attack.
Hear the defender.
When a defender is coming from behind to close you down. One way to know a defender is coming is to check your shoulder. But if you can't do that, there's also another way: listening. See, oftentimes, if you listen closely, you can actually hear the defender's steps as they get near you, especially if they're moving quickly. And once you have this ability, this almost sixth sense, then it can allow you to sometimes turn or protect the ball without even seeing the defender.
Slowing the game down.
In general, I think most people would agree that, if you can, you should try to pass the ball forward and create an attack. However, there are situations where you shouldn't. For example, let's say the game is stretched, meaning that your teammates are getting far apart from one another. Well, in these situations, if you play a quick forward pass, there are 2 potential problems. One is that your team may not be able to support that attacker, since they're too far away. And 2 is that if you lose the ball, your team will be so spread out that it will be easy for the opposition to attack you. And so, in these situations, smart players will often decide that the best choice is to play an easy, safe pass. Simply keeping possession and giving their team time to reorganize and get back into their shape.
The critical scan.
If you play football, you've probably heard about awareness and scanning. But what you may not have heard of is the critical scan, which is where you turn your head and check your surroundings while the ball is traveling to you, allowing you to know exactly where the defenders will be when you get the ball. And if you watch the best players in the world, they do this more than the others. Now, if you want to practice this skill, there are different ways, but one of our favorite methods is an app called Be Your Best. See, our sponsor, Be Your Best, is a virtual reality training tool which puts you on the field and allows you to look around and make decisions in real time, and has helped teams such as the Germany U17 national team and players like Martin Odegaard and Tchouaméni increase their scanning and awareness on the field. And with research showing that players who scan more better retain possession and make more forward passes, in my opinion, any tool that helps you get more practice on that is a good thing. And personally, with Be Your Best, in the last month, it's allowed me to work on my scanning and awareness without even leaving my house. And in that time, I've improved my average number of scans, the timing of my scans, and my decision making once I got the ball. So, if you want to improve your awareness on the pitch, you can get Be Your Best by getting the MetaQuest 2 or 3 headset, then going to BeYourBest.com and using code ATTACK20 to get 20% off the first month or year of your subscription.
Taking a yellow for the team.
When the other team is running past you, you don't have many teammates back, and there's a good chance that they could score. The truth is, the smart play is to foul on purpose. Now, whether you like this play is another story, but from a logical perspective, I mean, what are you going to do? Are you going to let them run through and potentially score a goal that costs you the game? Or are you going to foul on purpose and just take the yellow card? So, in my opinion, I think it's okay to foul on purpose, so long as it's not violent.
Taking throw-ins backward.
Now, this might sound strange, but In my opinion, one thing lower level teams could do more of is throw the ball backward toward their own goal. See, hear me out. In my experience, a lot of lower level teams have this tendency to, almost always, throw the ball straight down the line, leading to this fight for the ball. When, if they just threw the ball back, a lot of times there's a player open who could receive the ball and hopefully retain possession. Now, to be fair, I think this is probably because they don't trust their ability to bring the ball down and keep the ball in tight spaces. But I will say this, if you can't bring the ball down under very little pressure and keep the ball and pass it around, then you're probably going to find it difficult at the higher levels. So I say, let's throw the ball back more. And then, at the very least, we'll be working on our basic technical skills. All right, everybody, we hope you liked that video. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a thumbs up right down there. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and make sure to check out our other videos if you want to learn more about football.